They do not want you to remember that, and I was not taught that in school, by the way. My history classes in school, we went through the Gilded Age. Not once did I hear a word about the good that unions and labor organizers did for the workers of this country. And you know why? Because those textbooks are written by companies, and those companies are themselves run by people with a certain set of interests. And they have an interest, all of them, in making sure that you have no fucking idea how bad you would have it if it weren't for unions. That you have no fucking idea that the very first time that bombs were dropped on America, the first time bombs were dropped on America, was not at Pearl Harbor, but was instead decades earlier on striking miners. Bombs. Had to learn that one as an internet factoid. Didn't even believe it at first. Had to go double check that, but yep. Yeah, the Battle of Blair Mountain. That's right. Yeah, just so you all know, the Battle of Blair Mountain was the largest labor uprising in U.S. history and the largest armed uprising since the American Civil War. Up to 100 people were killed and many more arrested. Some 10,000 armed coal miners confronted 3,000 lawmen and strikebreakers. By the end of the battle, over 1 million shells had been fired. Pretty extraordinary. People fought and died for this stuff. Because to them, it was not, it wasn't just, you know, getting a few extra bucks per hour they were fighting for. I mean, these people were fighting essentially for the right to live a life that was above, a life better than just a few pegs above essentially like indentured servitude. These people were fighting for the ability to live a life. It's essentially. Yeah, but people don't even really talk about that. I mean, it was a full-on battle, practically. Yeah. The miners, many of whom were veterans themselves, were unwilling to fire on U.S. troops after federal troops arrived. When did the bombers come in? Oh, private planes were hired to drop homemade bombs on the miners. God. Oh, there it is. President Warren Harding threatened to send in federal troops and Army Martin MB-1 bombers. Look at these little things.